anything can happen at any time. And sometimes the way that we apply our mind to things, like me kind of wanting to be away from things, off the grid, in a way that's kind of manifested in my own life, acquired a way of life, in a day and age in which I've stepped away from Facebook. But I've done that to preserve what truth is left inside me, because there's a lot of people that I've seen damaged by too much Facebook, too much comment section engagement. I've seen what it's done to a lot of people, and I can actually say, well, I'm grateful that I've had some elements of challenge, because it helps me stay grateful for the things that I have, for the fact that I can come back here to this part of Colorado and not be stuck in another part where there's a lot of homeless and a lot of pretentious people on that level. There are pretentious ranchers. There are locals that have their attitude, and that's just how it is. The way I do tend to look at a lot of things, it can always be worse. And I'm telling you, these roads are terrifying under certain conditions when it's icy. We got the snow out, so we got a little slush, but slush can cause an issue with traction as well. So like I said, it's about the right speed. Okay, we got this guy over here. It's about the right speed, going up and going down. And you know, it's interesting because these are roads in which somebody's going to be having chains on their vehicle, but I'm not going to have chains on my vehicle because I got a chance to know what my vehicle can do. And fortunately, I haven't been in a situation where I've lost traction and I'm sliding down the road. But that has almost happened already on another road. So what did I do? I chose to stop going on that road. So here we are, and I'm having kind of maybe some of the most difficulty I've ever had. But see, now we're moving to where you can see it's going to go down here a little bit. So here, I'll slow down, try to get up speed a little bit. Okay. But I don't want to go so fast that I won't be able to turn very easily around the corner here, because that's where we're going to be real critical. I've been in situations up here where I've been stuck for weeks without anybody to give me a ride to town. I have never yet been stuck without food or fuel or water, right? Gone without weed. And this is the most my car has ever had to do to work to come around these corners. And I can't see what's coming around the corner. So I have to be careful how I'm turning. And see, here I am, struggling to get traction. Oh, here we go. We got another vehicle here. Okay. And then we're back here. And when we get to the end of this curve up here, it's smooth sailing. So it's really in stages. It's really in stages. I know when it's going to be more challenging. I know when it's going to be less challenging. I go through some things that some of you don't. And I see on the internet how people are being conditioned basically to call others snowflakes and SJWs when they have like that variant mentality though in existing already. So we're a society that projects a lot. That's a society that projects a lot. It also accuses other people of terrorism when it has quite a bit of its own towards its own people, towards their own girlfriends. It's true. Have you opened up a paper recently? Not a lot of Muslim terror attacks. There's all different types of hypocrisies that we need to call out. And I think that I went through this experience, it's been somewhat of a hell, to evolve beyond this type of reality. We can start small and say this type of reality living up on the hill, but on a larger level, to even go beyond holding on to materialism in the body, to going beyond the body's desires and the body's aversions, right? So the body, you know, we want to get away from like bad feelings and feelings of loneliness and having to like deal with our own thoughts and emotions. Yes, what's wrong with that? Because to go off grid for a number of years and to not partake in the drinking of the wine, if you will, that a lot of people do, it requires discipline. It requires discipline. It's a way of life. It's a spiritual way of life. And a lot of the people that live in this region are not living a spiritual way of life, but they're living closer to nature. I attempt to appreciate them for what they are and to be grateful for things that I have, right? And here we are back. So hopefully these thoughts entertained you, gave you some food for thought, what's in my mind. There's a reason why we're going to be covering different things, different mythologies, different spiritual truths, different things like that over the course of the next year, because there's overlap in a lot of these things that not everybody notices, that not everybody's aware of. You know, and I think that there's no coincidences to a certain degree. See, make sure I can get out. Almost. There's no coincidences to a certain degree, like I said. And then Bill introducing me to some of these interesting images in the rocks, then me having my own interpretation, and having certain dreams regarding certain things where there's synchronicity happening on top of synchronicity. And maybe we can have those dreams and those synchronicities to where things are appearing within the dreams that are mirroring some of the world events that we're experiencing, because the universe is literally moving into a more directed action to wake us up and make sure that we're paying attention to what's taking place. Make sure that we're paying attention to the signs. You know, because people would say, show me a sign, God. Oh, show me a sign. And God of the universe could really be showing us a whole bunch of signs. It's just a matter of us waking up, having the eyes to see and ears to hear, senses to sense.